I'm saying? Just kick it, you know what I'm saying? It's better. Yeah, man, you sound savage as shit, motherfucker. Yeah, let's kick it, man. Yeah, man, I had a busy day, man. Fucking around. Yeah. Time to head back to the homestead and party and shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, motherfucker. Merge. Stupid bitch. What the fuck you doing? Nobody on the road. Fucking around on the entrance ramp. Taking up every last square inch of it. This car is blowing oil. Yeah, let's just kick it. You know what I'm saying? Gonna get a little buffering up here, so don't start complaining. Nothing I can do. I just got two. Nothing but blue. What's the date today? Is that the full moon coming up? Today the 30th. I want to just look at that moon, man. Drink a couple dragon's milk. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah. This is so great. I just love it. I'm looking for a low rider. Hey, Stephanie. Yeah, I can do one whenever you want. I can do one tonight, tomorrow night. Get on there and party, man. Go get the booze lined up. This is Stephanie. We got to quit knocking being older because now we just don't give a fuck. We're not applying for jobs. We're not running for office. We don't give a fuck what people think. So we can just balls out, have fun till tits up. You know what I mean? Just do whatever the fuck we feel like. As soon as I get that house finished, you can come down. Yeah, it's nice here. It was hot here today though, 86. Fuck, it's 86 in Michigan today. Silo. Yeah, I met a cool guy today. So today I'm fucking around down there where the mill is, and there's a couple out there taking pictures of the mill. So you know how this shit is nowadays, like no trespassing. It's like, fuck. I see places all the time I'd love to look inside, but it's like, forget it. So I pulled over, I said, hey, you guys want a tour of the inside? It's like, really? It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, we would. So I took him in there, showed him all around for about 45 minutes. Hey, Troubles. Oh, that Mexican dinner's good. Yeah, it was big, but I think tonight's the real big moonlight tonight. Last night was good, I saw it. Yeah, now tonight it'll be coming up. Tonight's the good one, I think. What's the date today? Silo side and shit. Hey, Tammy. I hope you come down and visit, man. You're gonna not even want to go to Oscoda or Taos anymore. You're gonna love nature, all sorts of shit to see, beauty. No need to do shit. Stay up late, sleep in. 29th, yeah, the big one's tomorrow night. The big one's the 20th tomorrow night, I think. It may be tonight, I'll have to check. It's tonight or tomorrow night. Blue skies. Kermit the Frog. Yeah, I'm gonna show old Stephanie. Now, Tammy, don't be worried. Don't be scared. I got a little different deal worked out with Stephanie than when you visit. Please don't let Stephanie's loud, orgasmic screams in the background of my lives make you apprehensive about visiting. You're just coming down as a friend and enjoying the nature and beauty. Stephanie and I have worked out another deal. You know how it is. You have different relationships with different people. Some people come down, I show them how to smoke meat. Others come down, I show them how to beekeep. Others come down that just love Mother Nature and beauty like you, Tammy, and then others come down, we just fuck for the whole goddamn week, like Stephanie. I hope you can appreciate my honesty. Yeah, no, you really like it. It's so different down here, man. Where I drive around, like it's like the time stopped in 1930. Everybody's so polite and courteous. Yeah. No, you'd really like it down here. I can pick you up at the airport. Yeah. You can just like do your own thing, show you around. Like I've fucked up before, and I've went places for too long. You know, like I think a perfect like stay is just come down for 3 days, show you around, enjoy, just totally relax. Hey Hank, yeah, chuck roast's the way to go. I'll probably never, unless somebody really wants. I don't know why you'd want brisket when you can get chuck roast. Now that was a little high for chuck roast, but first of all, it's prime cut, and secondly, they let me pick where I want it cut. I picked the center section out, which is almost impossible to do nowadays. Worth every fucking dime. And when you're messing around with a 6-pound roast, I mean, so it costs 12 more bucks. Big fucking deal. You don't need to babysit it like a lunatic. You don't need to like worry about overheating it. You just, keep an eye on it, but not like babysitting that brisket. It tastes so much better. It's just a better cut of meat, man. Brisket sucks. Yeah, Stephanie and I, we're going to have it done. Pot of coffee a day. Yeah, but you can get away with it. Like, I mean, the only thing that you really got to keep an eye on, look, this is what it all boils down to. Heat regulation and heat containment. And the way to do that is with a fairly expensive smoker. Half to a quarter to 3/8 inch steel. Stick smoker design, you're home fucking free. You don't even need to insulate the inside. Make sure the stack's about 28 inches. And any fucking monkey could do it. But if you've got like a so-so smoker like mine, you gotta like babysit that motherfucker. Now look, I don't mind babysitting. I'd babysit for free 10 hours for a big stack of porn. So I'm not saying I don't want to give baby sitting a bad name, but I ain't fucking doing that for a piece of meat. Fuck that. Where on the chuck roast, you can just like go read a book, run to the store, and it's 10 times better. I mean, why in God's name, unless you're just into torturing yourself, would you cook brisket when for $2 more a pound you can cook chuck roast without it 50% of the worry? I did wrap it. I wrapped it. What I do, I don't know if you've got much experience in smoking, but the big numbers in smoking are between 180 and 160 and 180 degree Fahrenheit, which is when that collagen breaks down. But with chuck roast, it's not that big of an issue. With brisket, it is. So what I do is I go as slow as I can through 160 to 180. I want to keep that meat there going as slow as I can through 160 to 180. And the minute that I hit 180, I wrap that motherfucker, because by then it doesn't matter anymore. And I've got what I want out of it. I've got slow cooked, broken down collagen in a choice cut of meat. And then what I do too. Once I reach 180, I wrap that motherfucker up. Aluminum foil is better than smoking wrapping paper. I wrap it up in aluminum foil. Usually I use both. I stick that motherfucker back in there and I just throw on every fucking log I can find. I don't give a fuck what the temperature goes up to. I don't. Because by that time I got what I wanted out of the meat. Now the downside of wrapping is it takes away that crispy crust, which I really like. But it's an unfair comparison. When you look at crispy crust compared to a moist, properly cooked large piece of meat, it's a no fucking brainer. That's what I'm going with. The crust is like, 2% of the fucking whole piece of meat? I'd love to have it, but I'm not sacrificing it for moisture and everything else. It's already smoked long enough. Smoke's been hitting it for that whole smoke ring occurs in about the first hour and 20 minutes of smoking. And you'll read stuff where they talk about smoke rings and how important it is. Well, let me tell you this, it doesn't mean shit. That's where the myelin and the heat, the chemical reaction takes place with the smoke. Doesn't mean fucking jack shit. As a matter of fact, in national compositions of smoking now, they tell the judges to ignore the smoke ring. Like it wasn't even there. It's because it doesn't mean shit. It looks cool. Everybody comments on it. They think, you're a master smoker because they see it. Doesn't mean fucking... No, that's another thing. I would use tallow. What I've done with brisket before is I've taken pork belly and I've draped it over the top. But it's a good brisket. You got a baby. You don't have to do any of that shit with chuck roast. I probably don't even need to wrap it, but I do, because I can tell when I'm either moving it on the smoker, taking it off the smoker, or pulling the probes out, the digital temperature probes. I can tell you right then how good it's going to be. And I knew right then when I pulled those probes out of that meat that I was in good shape. They just came out of there like butter. I knew that meat was going to be nice and soft. Now when Stephanie's down here visiting, she's going to be getting some meat, but it's going to be anything but soft. It's going to be the opposite. You can get a big ticket, though, if you get caught dumping trash in somebody's trash bin, and almost everywhere. Oh yeah, you're gonna get some fucking meat, all right. It's gonna be some smoke too. And then get soft out of your vocabulary. I just bought a bag of crushed corn, cracked corns. That fucking dough is eating all my birdseed. I kind of give the dough A+ for having enough balls to come out there and eat that right in front of my face. So I just let her eat it. Beautiful specimen of Mother Nature. No shit, that's nice of them to do. That's a big deal. We don't have trash pickup either. I take mine to one of Marty's factories and throw it in the bin. We'll just be kicking it, smoking in the boys' room, Brownsville Station. Oh, fuck yeah, it's going to be great, man. I got another little surprise for you when you show up, Stephanie. I'll give you the code word. Pizza with pepperoni and mushrooms. Yeah, I've chosen one. Yep. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll tell you, I've always said Maddie's sweet, and somebody sent me a copy of a video she made sticking up for me. Telling the truth. When it would have been 10 times easier to throw me under the bus. Hey, Envelope. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like that everywhere, because what happens is you'll have municipalities. I'll give you an example. Auburn Hills, Michigan. They'll pass ordinances of no overnight sleeping and no trash dumping. And so even if you have private property, that ordinance overrides your ability to grant people permission. Yeah. Praying's a waste of time. Shit. People have been praying for Maddie before she ever started drugs, and she's still on them. It's a waste of time. Doesn't do shit. I tell people straight fucking out, man. It's like, I'll pray for you. It's fucking don't. I don't want you to. You're wasting your fucking time. Just like when I was up in Michigan. It's like, hey, Tom, I just wanted to, I'm sorry your sister died. It's like, hey, I'm going to tell you right out now, man. You just were raised this way, and thank you for your condolences, but I could give a fuck. I'd have fucking cremated that cunt myself in a burn barrel if I had an opportunity. Don't feel one bit fucking sorry for me. I'm glad she's gone. Fucking bitch. Fuck that, man. That's my. I live my life more according to a philosophy than I do what you consider religion. I was just talking to two Sikhs. I was pinning their fucking bullshit down too. The Sikhs hang around a lot of people from the Sikhs. They don't want to commit to Islam, but they hang around them all the time. It's kind of weird. No, it doesn't do shit, man. And I'm not saying, I know two men of the cloth that I was tight with. One ran one of those 35,000 member mega churches. They'd have like a gymnasium for their services. And another one was a Monsignor in the Catholic Church. And I was good buddies with these guys. One died, and one I haven't talked to in a while. And they both think prayer is a bunch of fucking bullshit too. But because of their life circumstances, they were forced to teach it, and their fucking homilies and all that bullshit. Yeah, she is a lost cause. Yeah, she is. Maddie's gonna die a drug addict. What's interesting about YouTube is you get to see all these stupid motherfuckers out there that just don't really get how things are. You get to see the people. First of all, people tune in because then they can talk and they can criticize her and make fun how she looks and talk about this fucking crazy abstract fantasy of rehab, and then you get the real true blue idiots that just know nothing, that talk about her kids. Yeah, this is where the world is at nowadays. Not too many people going on there to really try and help her. They're a bunch of fucking idiots that talk about enabling, that really don't understand it. They don't understand consent. They don't realize that the kids are 10 times better off without Maddie than with her. And Maddie is just going to die as a known drug addict that's made this choice, that's comfortable with it. It's the fucking way it is, man. Wake the fuck up. It's like, oh yeah, oh Maddie, I'm going to fucking pray. Oh yeah, fucking save it. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to pray for Maddie, pray that she finds a fucking pound of heroin somewhere, doesn't need to suck 1,000 dicks for it. Maybe I'll pray with you on that one. So fucking much bullshit. Yeah, she's gonna die a drug addict. There are people out there like this. Everybody, these clowns, they think because the way your life is, you want to try and make her life like yours, and that's your standard for success. It's bogus. It's fucking bullshit. Maddie is a fucking adult. And this is true, and this is the thing that's, I don't even want to say it's sad. It's the fucking way it is. But if you read books and you talk to people and you talk about those addictions and you cross paths with enough people who've done it, there's nothing like that under the influence of that drug. Nothing ever compares to that. A nice family, a nice house, a good job, good health. It's fucking nothing compared to being under that state of mind. And with some people, I think it just triggers that it doesn't on others. I mean, they both have a problem. It's self-defeating behavior. But they don't want to leave that under any circumstances, even if it means dying. I've been down there before when some of those girls have overdosed and died. and talk to their roommate the next day. And the roommate's trying to find out where that dope was so they can go try it out and see if they could just be a little more careful. This is the mind of an addict. Hey, Jennifer. You know, she doesn't want to change. I mean, it's fucking crazy, man. She doesn't. Neither does Sharon. Neither does Becky. You know, it's there. It's your standard of happiness projected on how you think their life should be. Yeah, it's like a Maddie, you know, having, and then a lot of people bring up the sex thing. Yeah, well, let me tell you, I say this all the time. You know, for all the women out there, your mother and your grandmother sucked dicks for free their whole fucking lives. Let's talk about that. And they didn't marry every guy. There wasn't a loving relationship. They were sucking dicks for free, but Maddie's the bad girl for getting paid for it. What the hell is wrong with you? Chasing the dragon, that's it. No, it's not downhill. It's still good. It's not true. It's still good, which is why they still do it, and it's not easy to get off. That's that way with crack, but it's not that way with heroin. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. I mean, you guys need a fucking goddamn shock therapy to your brain. It's like, oh, my daughter, I don't know what I'd do if my daughter was like, man, your daughter's sucking a dick somewhere right now. She's just not a heroin addict. I mean, get off this high horse of, like, you know, charging and not charging. The female species in all walks of life, from insects up to thoroughbred racehorses to prostitutes to breeding fucking chinchillas, the female is always worth way more. And it's because they have something that people want. They can sell and they can produce other offspring. It's just the way it is. It's not the same as male. Look at female anything. Duck, rabbit, chicken, racehorse, whale, fucking polar bear. It's always worth way more than the male. Yeah, it's all face it, yeah. Yeah. I mean, these people, I mean, I just get to, it's just, you see so much of these fucking clowns that just, you know, just do not fucking get it. Yeah. Hey, Ellie, how you doing? Yeah. I think what makes me feel, I know what that lifestyle's like, and I know how shitty it is when you take a feminine woman that, you know, used to spend money getting her nails done and her hair done and makeup and perfume, and they just throw that all away. I know that in no place to live and wearing the same clothes all the time, and it's a shitty lifestyle. You're in something you don't want to quit. And that's the way it is. You don't care about hygiene, sexually transmitted diseases, none of that shit. Yeah, you gotta learn to live with it. It's true. Yeah. You gotta learn to live with it. But some people, I mean, I think there's a consequence from everything. Good times, bad times. It's the fucking way it is. Stephanie's going to be able to tell you how to deal with hurt, and it's going to be a good kind of hurt. got to reach your full potential. That's what you have to do. Try to reach your full potential. Yeah, allowing feelings, yeah. Yeah, Stephanie will be able to explain it more adequately after she spends a week down here. This isn't hurt like stubbing your toe or smashing your finger, pounding a nail in a board. This is John Cougar Mellencamp hurt. Hurt so good. You got allowing your feelings. Fuck yeah. Yeah, they should even like, it's not even fair that they call it hurt. It's when the endorphins take over and the dopamine levels change. Like some people, they like whips and chains and all that fucking shit. That's because the endorphins and the dopamine, the levels increase to where the pleasure outruns the pain. Nobody ever complains about getting hurt when they're getting tied up and all that shit. I think my religion is if it feels good, do it. I was sitting in a Erwin Lutzer. He would give homilies at the fucking Presbyterian Church in Chicago. I remember, he's a good speaker, interesting guy. And I remember they were talking about premarital sex. And it's a nice day, nice fall day. I'm down there listening to this fucking bullshit. And about halfway through, I just couldn't listen to this fucking nonsense any longer. I mean, I'm all for like listening at different ways people live their lives, but when he got into this premarital sex, I thought this is a crock of fucking shit, man. I got right the fuck up and walked out of there. Went home and jacked off to Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah, what the fuck? Premarital sex. Yeah, you're not fucking married. You're not supposed to. Give me a fucking break. God damn, man. What a fucking joke. Fucking nonsense, man. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I thought this fucking old kooky motherfucker. Yeah, I don't fucking buy it, man. Come on, motherfucker, turn. It's so good. Oh, fuck yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking nonsense, man. It was going pretty good until then. I mean, I do think Jesus lived. I don't support and, make part of my belief that it was the Son of God. Oh, fuck the Son of virgin birth, immaculate conception, walking on water. It's just one crazy fucking burning bushes psycho fucking story after another. Baby is still alive. That's a good sign. Come on now, I don't want to see on forensic files. Fuck yeah, that's a good sign. Those are the standards that I hope you continue to report. It's alive or it's not alive. I get it either way. What a daunting task, though. Bring a human into this fucking clusterfuck. I'd like to recommend a good lawyer to the baby right now. I wonder, they got these records on oldest like woman and pregnant and had a baby. I know it's late 40s, but I think 50s. Stephanie, how old are you now? I forget. Aren't you 65 or something like that? Yeah, it's a good way of doing autopilot. Yeah, I can appreciate that. $65. Yeah, I think we could get. I wonder if we could make it in the Guinness Book of World Records. See, the problem is I don't know how these old women. I don't know how these old women are having these babies not producing eggs. They must do it like in vitro, and then take. We could pull that off. We could go on all the talk shows if I could knock you out, Stephanie. I know my sperm's still rare to go. Yeah. We could go on all the talk shows. Yeah. We could have the world's biggest retard. Look at these, must be tourists looking at. What are they looking at? Oh, they're taking pictures of things. How desperate can you get? Hurt so good. John Cougar Mellencamp. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll fucking do it. Let's do it. It's like, hey, this is Maury Povich, and we have Stephanie and Tom. They met on YouTube. Stephanie is 66, Tom is 67, and they're expecting. Stephanie giggles and laughs. I said, yeah, we're having a baby. We went ahead and got the amniocentesis because neither one of us are religious. We just took it because the people from YouTube took a GoFundMe and they paid for it, and we're definitely having a retard. And the other night, Jabo called me. She was drunk on cheap wine. She said she's going to write a poem about it. It's like, I got a Jewish lawyer. I asked for a written waiver of consent. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it down. We're gonna bring this. We're gonna love this fucking baby like he was normal. Go ahead, babe. He's got a backpack. We're gonna love this baby like he was actually not gonna be costing us every fucking second of our life till the day we died. We're gonna love him for some illogical, crazy fucking reason. We're not gonna get into all that bullshit and crying, sobbing that he's not gonna be a star football player on the honor roll or going to college or having a girlfriend. We're just stuck with this fucking 24-hour, 7-day-a-week fucking huge burden. The good news is both will be dad's child to the state and the tax. Let them pay for it. It's not our problem. I hate to be so blunt, but we don't give a fuck. We went on to get our instant stardom. We thought hard about this, and we're going with it. And we don't care what anybody thinks. We're going to take all the gifts we get, all the wheelchairs, walkers, and canes, and we're going to turn them back in for the money to buy $200 bottles of Napa Valley premium wine. We were really looking forward to it. It's going to be so fucking great. What's that lady doing in the backseat of a car? Kind of weird. Yeah, I can move it in. Yeah, I got my priorities straight though. The garage is bigger than the living area. Stephanie's gonna love it so much. Yeah, no, we don't give a fuck. This is a little different. We made the baby word. You having my baby? Get used to singing that, Stephanie. This is better. All I can have me out now is the way I saying I want to love you. Oh, you have. I'm gonna sign on when I get home. I'm gonna sign on. I gotta dump this corn out for the deer, and then you're having my baby. Would have loved to sign this thing off and come back on a little while. We'll party. Rock on.